What if your curiosity compelled you to do something you never dreamed possible? 4 years ago, I got back into running. I wanted to lead a healthier lifestyle and lose some much-needed weight. I started running short distances at first, but then I wanted to challenge myself. I became curious. What if I could run a half marathon, 13.1 miles? I registered for the Manitoba and followed the training plan in Absolute Beginner's Guide to Half Marathon Training. I completed my first half in 2 hours, 43 minutes. What if I could improve my time? I registered for a running room clinic to train for the Manitoba half in 2013. I completed my second half marathon in 2 hours, 6 minutes at 37 minutes. I was addicted to running. What if I could break the 2-hour mark? I registered for the WFPS and ran my personal best of 2 hours, 2 minutes. I just missed it. As a result of the incredible people I met in the clinics, a group of us decided to go on a destination run. What if we could run the half marathon in Vegas as our very first destination run together? The weekend with these women was an amazing adventure with connections that will last me a lifetime. We've gone together on other destination runs and weekend get-togethers. We've named our group the Soul Sisters. My Soul Sisters have brought me such laughter, inspiration, and have enriched my life beyond words. They're truly inspirational. I inspired my son to join a running clinic. At first he couldn't keep up with me, but before long he was passing me. An exceptionally proud moment for me was when we ran a 30K race together. My son finished before me and was waiting at the finish line to put the medal around my neck. By now I had multiple half marathons and a 30K in my repertoire. What if I could run the Fargo full marathon, 26.2 miles? My training was extensive, exhausting, and time-consuming. I ran in minus 48-degree weather through snow, rain, and heat. I was tenacious in sticking to my schedule regardless of the weather. My longest run that I'd ever completed in my life was 20 miles. I followed Runcast on Instagram, and runners had posted pictures of Moab, Utah. What if I were to run my 20 miles there? I hired an ultra-marathon guide to take me through the backcountry trails of the Canyonlands in Moab. Spectacular views, temperature of over 35 degrees Celsius, across shale and through sand, climbing to 5,000 feet down and back up relentless hills. The run was not only one of the most challenging runs I had ever completed, but one of the most exhilarating and inspiring experiences of my life. I discovered 20 miles on the road is not the same as 20 miles on a very technical trail. What would have taken me 3.5 hours on the road in the city took 6.5 hours in the Canyonlands. I was physically ill-prepared for this amount of time. I found an internal strength that day that I never knew existed. I pulled my Achilles in Moab and was unable to run the Fargo full that I had trained so hard for. I went, though, to cheer my friends on and give them my support and be their Sherpa. In one of my running clinics, the presenter talked about trail running. What if I could do trail running? So I registered for Trail Run Manitoba's clinic this summer, and we went for runs across the province, from Spruce Woods to West Hawk to Falcon Lake. I'm an outdoor enthusiast. I frequently kayak around the lake by our cabin. The trail running clinic was a perfect connection between my love of the outdoors and my love of running. This summer, I also ran my first virtual race with my Soul Sisters. We couldn't pass up an officially named Soul Sister race, so we ordered our kits online and ran our 7-mile race together through the picturesque Kildonan Park. The kit even came with a Soul Sisters medal. A week ago, a group of us went on a destination run to Regina for the Queen City Marathon. Although we went to race, the highlight of my weekend was the camaraderie. I wasn't even sure I could complete the half because of my Achilles. My friend ran alongside of me, encouraging me the whole way. You see, what if isn't even a question for me. It's more of a what if I hadn't. My initial curiosity with running has compelled me to take a path in my life that has led me to adventures that I had never imagined. This journey of discovery is far from complete. What if you take the first steps towards something you never dreamed possible? I lost 50 pounds, increased my physical strength, boosted my self-confidence, discovered new places to journey to, and made connections that nourished my soul. What if my next destination run is a half marathon in Iceland in August 2016 with some of my soul sisters? On what new path will this adventure lead me down?